evening, everybody. Welcome into the cafe. It is a solid, oh gosh, it's like 12 degrees out right now. It is really freaking cold. No, thank you. That's why we're going to stay here inside where it's warm and we're going to play, like I said in my social media posts, a game I've been wanting to play ever since I decided to do this whole VTubing thing and be a cafe themed VTuber. Coffee Talk. And I have never played this before, so I'm very much looking to just get right into it. Let's see. English. Yes. Loving these chill pixel art vibes. From what I've seen, even though it's like pixel visual novel type stuff, the art is just awesome. I say that like pixels are necessarily a bad thing. That's really not. If anything, I think pixel art is absolutely nuts to master, even just to do well. Alright, new profile. Oh, sick. That's my name. That's me. Welcome, barista. Do you want to change your barista? No, I'm happy with myself. Oh, apparently you can mod this game. That's pretty cool. Now I know, as they're advertising up there, there is a chapter 2 which adds more stuff, but I don't know much about that other than it exists. And I know there is a third, I don't know if it's a chapter or a spin-off, but it's called Coffee Talk Tokyo, I think, and it's not released yet, but it is coming. But I look forward to doing that. You know, once we actually get into this and play the regular stuff first. You know, the stuff that's already out. Okay. Let's just take a look and see what these options are. Sound volume, resolution, full screen. We already did that. Yeah, we don't want auto dialogue on, especially if I'm gonna have to read things. Skip dialogue. I assume it's if you play this multiple times, it'll skip any dialogue you've already seen. So I think that's okay. I don't want to spoil myself by going into the extras and seeing if there's anything. Let's just play the game. We got an achievement that my butt is covering. It says, "Welcome to Coffee Talk. Start a new game." Seattle, 2020. A city filled with dreams and madness. I mean, that's probably still accurate, honestly. What do I know? Never been to Seattle. Though I do think I know somebody who's been there recently. I could ask her about it. A time when the Great War between races is but a footnote in history. Oh, I wonder what that's about. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. Well, are we sure this isn't just the way reality is? As this seems pretty accurate. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. You know what? Good for them. Good for them. Just take 1 second. I'm just gonna move myself a little bit. There we go. That's that's better. That way I'm not covering up the dialogue. And if I need to move some more later, that's always an option. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. Again, good for them. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever. A city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. I also like how they're interspersing the credits and such. Most of these stories are left untold. But some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. That's me. That's me and my coffee shop, my cafe. At least I like to think so anyway. They are told over drinks and then take up residence in some stranger's memories. Oh, there are some people I've overheard stuff, like out in public, and I think about them pretty regularly. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. I'm a big fan of this guy who's got like a thing of flowers. He's not busking for money, he's busking for flowers, apparently. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. Hey, am I sure that this isn't based on me, or I'm not based on this? Yes, I'm pretty sure. A place where people share their stories. And these are their stories. I like that old man cat with the mustache. I like it a lot. Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey, barista, how's the night so far? It's calm as usual. We've got a slight problem, though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. Oh, she looks so sad. I mean, I should probably look sad too. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Oh, damn. See, I could beat that poster from my real life. Drown your troubles in coffee. Just like me for real. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's dark chocolate, 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 a warm and calming darkness, cappuccino, Italian delight, cafe latte, coffee, milk, and milk, a caffeine boost dominated by milk, mood, a green tea latte of green tea, milk, and milk, both sweet and savory with a hint of bitterness for the heart. I do like all these descriptions, honestly. Somehow I don't think she'd be very happy if we gave her anything other than a triple shot of espresso. If I had to guess, this might be a little bit like the game Valhalla, cyberpunk bartending action, where you can give people the drinks that they didn't necessarily order, and that will offer progression sometimes. But I don't think that's I don't want to do that just yet. Coffee, 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 brew. Ooh. Serve it, trash it, toss it, drink it. First brew, brew your first drink. Thank you, awkward dad jokes. That's exactly what I was going for. 1 cup of triple shot espresso, special for my only customer tonight. I mean, there are plenty of people who've done that in real life whenever I've worked at different, like, food service places. They will just stare at me until everything's done. And it's like, bro, I cannot make the food or your drink happen any faster. If anything, I will just stare at you back and make this awkward for everybody involved. That aroma. Ah, exactly what I need. Probably, yeah. And yes, awkward dad jokes. This, even though it's set in Seattle, it's also got a whole lot of fantasy elements to it. So I would not be surprised if there are cat people. Pretty sure in the opening cutscene I saw an old man cat guy. He was orange with a nice bushy mustache. I would not be surprised if that is just Seattle as well. I've never been there myself, and I don't plan to anytime ever, but that's probably accurate. Anyway, where were we? Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? Texas be all cold now, like tomorrow will be 65 during the day and 21 at night. Ew. It's pretty gross. I will give where I live that, in that the temperature doesn't usually have such dramatic jumps like that. Because it's stayed pretty evenly in the teens Fahrenheit all day today. AKA, it's cold as shit. And I will take that, because that means I know what I'm ready for. GRA Media, right? Yes. They are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. You know what? Good for you. I love this for her. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. Ah, the old elevator pitch kind of thing. So naturally, I pitched my book idea. Oh yeah, the wind definitely does not help with the weather. Again, where I'm at right now, even though it's been cold as heck, it's also been windy, and we just had like a pretty big snowstorm, so there's just snow all over the place. And whatever hasn't stuck just keeps getting blown around on top of everything, and it's awful. Very much not looking forward to having to go to work tomorrow. Come on, don't look at me like that. I'll look at you how I want. I can't control my face. I mean, I can, but she doesn't need to know that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. So, how did they react? That's exactly what it is like here. Because our house is like on a long stretch of road where there's farmland around, which means it's just gigantic ass fields right now. So the road is basically, there is no road. Hope that nobody's driving your way, otherwise everybody's gonna have a problem. And the snowplows, since it's pretty rural, don't always do the best of jobs cleaning up. Like I've heard about people getting stuck straight up in the road today. And they were just stuck there for an hour until other people came with like snowplows and tractors to help get them out. Shit sucks. Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. So he challenged me. Hi Nova, thank you for the alert. Hope you're doing well. Hi Classy, I hope you are doing well as well, my friend. Thank you for coming in. And you know what, I get that Texas shuts down when people hear snow, because don't they just not have the infrastructure to deal with it? Like, in that regard, it makes sense to me. Yeah, exactly. Like, yay, I don't have to go anywhere or do anything. Shit, I can't go anywhere or do anything. Because there's also, like, the chance that even if it doesn't stick, that cold shit, nobody wants that. Ain't nobody got time for that. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours. And I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. Ooh, girl. She's trying to meet her own goals and messing up that whole work-life balance kind of stuff, in that she does not have that. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Well, don't let her find out. I won't tell, don't worry. I'm just a humble barista. Your secret is safe with me. Ouch. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Well, you've got 3 weeks then, I don't know. Girl, I'm just trying to I'm trying to give you some optimism and some coffee. But we see how well that's working out. The coffee part worked at least. Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? Oh, don't tell me she hasn't even started yet. Oh no. I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0. Hey, that's rude. Is it wrong, though? I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well... It was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. Been there. So, 0. Yes. I really need to finish it in at most 2 weeks. Well, thank you for the follow, and thank you for stopping in. And thank you for hanging out for a bit and chatting. Hope you have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time of the day it is where you're at. Well, I know it's night. You already said you're in Texas. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope we'll see you again. I've really got to figure out how to turn that off. I tried all day to figure it out, but I couldn't find it. Oh well. Also, shout out to my buddy Monologue Horror, who made that little follow animation. It is absolutely adorable, and he's a very lovely dude. You should go check him out. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know. You don't need to be so cynical about it. Don't I, though? That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Welcome. Hi there. Her voice blips sounded a little higher than mine, so we'll go with that. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. Real and true, self. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Ooh. Not planning to be awake all night. Yeah, fair. So, definitely no coffee. Well, then why did you come into a place named Coffee Talk? I'm just teasing. We got all kinds of drinks for coffee drinkers and non-coffee drinkers alike. We got you, girl. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. She's right. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in, please. Okay, well... Oh, let's see what Tomodachi has to say. Oh, it's just another thing on Freya. Nothing changed. Hooray. Okay, let's see what we've got with chocolate. Well, right now the only recipe we have that has chocolate unlocked is the dark chocolate. So I am curious to find out what happens if we put like milk in it. Like a chocolate and milk or something. Let's see what happens. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I made milk chocolate. And I can do latte art. Ooh. We're really getting fancy over here. At the same time, she said she wanted something like chocolatey, so we might as well just go all in on it. Trash your drink for the first time. Got an achievement for that. Again, probably couldn't see it because my ass was in the way. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. At the very least, we found a new recipe. Ding. Dark chocolate. Serve it. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness. Man, I could go for some hot chocolate. Maybe I'll make some when I go on a break or something. Thank you. So warm. So, you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in 1 night. Yeah, and what about your novel plan? It went from 0 to 0 words, huh, Freya? I thought this place would be more crowded. Considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. You know, the timing on this is just impeccable, because it's after midnight where I'm at. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty. Rude. Now that you mention it, is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Man, I'm over here getting roasted, more roasted than my coffee beans. What the hell? Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. There's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. Especially in a place like Seattle where it's apparently rainy almost all the damn time. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking. But how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? Girl, I get that COVID ain't a thing in this reality, but come on. Everybody getting all up in my business. That's a secret. Barista here is damn rich, that's the secret. Girl, I wish I was. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it. Barista can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. God, I hope not. That would make this whole playthrough very awkward. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Wow, we got a fan meet and greet happening live at the cafe. Then are you here to write a new piece? I should be, but I don't even know what to write about. Oh, is this the boyfriend? He is cute. All these people are cute. Welcome. There was no voice blip to go with this. Now what do I do? Well, shit. Hi. Oh, girl, his voice blip is like as high as hers. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of an order is that, girl? Her mouth to my ears. Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on the top. I mean, that just sounds like you kind of want a cappuccino, dude. Because, you know, it's coffee and milk, and that's usually what people put latte art on, so let's... I think it was that. Let me check. Yeah, coffee, milk. Brew. Beep, 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 beep. And he wants the latte art, so let's see what we can do. Girl, I don't know how to do this. Well, I guess since he's here to meet his girlfriend, maybe we should try to do like a heart or something. This is going very well. Listen, I'm gonna let you all in on a secret. I may be a barista, but my latte art sucks. to kick this man out of my cafe. Is this what you call latte art? That's cute. Thanks. Perfect. Anyway, I was distracted by some work, plus there's the rain. It's okay, Baileys. I was having a nice chat with them. Yeah, and then you came in here and insulted my latte art. Oh yeah, I haven't properly introduced myself. Yeah, nobody really has. I'm Baileys. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. What, like Baileys and Kahlua? Do I have to start serving alcohol in this cafe? Make some Irish coffee? I mean, that might be a thing. Maybe I'll get whiskey as more of my, Oh hey, is the gay game. Zoe, I'm pretty sure if we were to ask you, every game would be gay somehow. But I also get the impression you're not wrong. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Barista. That's not just my title, that is my name. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've made him sound kind of pompous because he insulted my latte art. Listen, just because it's my name and my livelihood doesn't mean I'm good at latte art. How you doing tonight, Zoe? Hope you're doing pretty well, being safe and warm and or cool, whatever your preferred temperature is. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. Speaking of roasted, I'm not the only one getting roasted, and neither are my coffee beans. However, Steve is getting his ass beat in the group chat. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on! He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. So true. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. Nah, they're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fists. Girl. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. See, at least she knows how to compliment me. Unlike fucking latte art Leonardo da Vinci over here. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. Me when I was in college and having to write papers. So I'll leave you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. That's me. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at that table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Oh, okay. Have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. Should we move to other seats too? Nah, here is good. Okay then. So, how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Oh, good for you, girl. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. Oh, do you think he got laid? Maybe. Or maybe he came here and had a really kick-ass cup of coffee. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? I'm also just noticing her cell phone that's sitting on the table there, on the bar next to her drink. It also has little horns on it. It's so cute. Yeah, this one is a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. Not with that attitude. We steam the milk here. You can let off some steam here. I can use it to make your next latte or whatever. You should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter. I mean, nobody said you had to post it. It could be our little secret. That might be worth it. See? He hasn't even heard me, and then he's on board. You should ask Barista here about how to deal with annoying clients. Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fists to take care of. I do have my own methods. But it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Yeah, Baileys. Fucking rude. Now, that's one good lesson to learn for the day. Oh, her phone's going off. My controller's vibrating too, so it's like, oh. Your parents. Oh, he doesn't look happy about that. Are the in-laws, do they suck? Yes. Oh. So, you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well? No. What did they say? A lot. I feel like we could all use that Irish coffee right about now. It won't give us a chance at all? Anyone but an elf. Oh, so they're racist. Got it. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'd say spill the tea, but that costs money. I don't want to spill tea. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? Yeah, because she kind of looks like a tiefling or a demon. Maybe a succubus or something? I don't know. Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Ooh, he said a curse word. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures. About our immortality. About how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me... No other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. Woof. Well, we've already been at this an hour, and Saribot's like, hey, we should take a break, but I want to see the end of this dialogue before we do that. That's exactly what they said. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. Oh, Girl, it is my first day playing this game and I'm already experiencing a breakup. This sucks. It doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. Girl, doesn't matter what your families think. As long as you two are happy, that's the important part. You gotta be willing to put in the work. Seems like he is. Why aren't you? We could just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been. Well, that's not gonna solve anything either, dude. Without them knowing. And then what? You want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. Not with that attitude, you can't. And you won't get permission because you're too old. Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. Girl, why? You're not the boss of him. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. Okay, that's actually kind of sweet. That almost makes up for him insulting my latte art. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Girl, you're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. I know it's just like... Shit, I messed up already. Nope. I think it's like you go around here. Then you go up. Or maybe it's like... Yeah, no, I think that's it. It's like... Oops. I hit the wrong button! I hit the serve button. I don't even remember if there was anything on it. Well, he wasn't complaining about wanting latte art this time, so hopefully it's okay. This is good. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? In-game? Probably not, but in real life, very happily. That reminds me, I should probably put a ring on my model or something. Maybe I just need to make a new one or find some kind of asset or whatever. Point is, yes. Me? No. Don't worry, girl. I will love my husband enough for both of us. Do you have someone you love? Does my espresso machine count? Because I feel like that's exactly what what the player character in this would be like. I love this coffee shop, but I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? What, you gonna shit talk her now that she's not here? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can if you try hard enough. At least that's what my old man said. Well, your old man sounds like a piece of shit. He really is one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebag. I mean... Probably. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. That's probably the problem with those older elves in this game and like in his family. That after so long, they don't want to learn and change anymore. They're just like, no. Oh, you like Lua Desk? Yeah, I like her too. And my third guess was right. She said she's a succubus. I like her horn details. They were like glowy and stuff. I hope we get to see more of her. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Yeah, he gets it. Anyway, I need to go now and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. Okay, fair. There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. She looks horrified. She's just like, the fuck did I just watch? You were listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I'm going to close the shop up after this. Girl, I would too. If that's the case, I think when we wrap this day out, we're gonna take a little break so we can get a little stretch action, some, you know, refill our drinks. That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Oh, that's right. We don't have like half of our inventory today. That's why we only have basic coffee and tea. Okay, you have a good night then. You too. Masala chai, spiced tea from Southern Asia. I think I've had some of that in real life before. It's pretty good. Just look at this color gradient. It drives me crazy. Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. Well, like I said, we are going to take a quick little break so we can get our stretch on, get a little dranky drank going, stretch, hydrate, all those good little self-care things, and then we'll jump back in just a minute or, well, probably more than a minute. A few minutes. At any rate, we'll be back. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry to keep everybody waiting. I went and got my own coffee just because I can. The caffeine does nothing other than keep me going. Like, it doesn't necessarily zap me, get me wired or anything. Akko! Hi, Akko. Thank you for the follow. That's exactly what I'm saying, Desk. I can drink this coffee and be perfectly fine to go to bed right after this. There's probably something neurodivergent about it. I know, right? My buddy Monologue Horror made that little animation for me as a little gifty gift. Like, he sent it to me right before my debut. I may have teared up a little bit. I will neither confirm nor deny this. My model's acting funky because I stood up for something real quick, but as soon as I sit back down, we'll be back in position. Okay. So this is day 2 of the game of Coffee Talk. Anyway, I hope you're doing well tonight, Akko. Thank you for coming in. Hope you and Mr. Desk and everybody else who's hanging out are having a good time. Just doing whatever it is you're doing. Chatting, talking about Monster Prom. At least that was the last thing I heard while I was making my coffee. Anyway, I must have accidentally hit a button or something, because we are being shown the headline for the newspaper, The Evening Whispers. Still for this same day, Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Then we just have blocks of text. Geez, maybe I need this coffee more than I thought. Blobs of text. Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurant. Does a cafe count as a restaurant, I wonder? Maybe we'll find out. Maybe that's part of the distribution shipment that we had a problem with yesterday in game. Where we only had like 3 or 4 things to make drinks with. Okay. FIRE plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Oh dear. Also, I'm a big fan of how the doctor is an orc. Don't know why, it just really tickles my fancy. Alright, so we are open for business. Somebody's coming in, and it's Freya. Hi, Freya! Before I talk to her, I'm gonna see what's going on Tomodachi. Oh, we learned a little bit more about Bailey's, I think. By self-summary, freelance designer, museum and art gallery frequenter, art school graduate. Will draw and design for food and shelter. No, good for him. He knows what he's about. I said it yesterday in-game, but I imagine that when we get more stuff, like when we get pumpkin spice stuff, that's probably something we'll have to give him. He'll probably be a big fan. So we still haven't met this Gala person or this Georgie person, but we'll probably come across them soon. Good evening. Good gracious! What is wrong with you? It's because she's like happy and laughing. Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I would assume not. I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Oh, that is actually very good news. She's only got like 3 weeks tops. She said she only wanted to have it done in 2 so she could spend that last week editing it. So the fact that she actually knows what she's writing a whole ass novel about is very good. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Oof, called out. Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay. Just tell me. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. What? I already said the what, but I'm going to say it again. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Girl, don't you think people might not want their tea spilled in the paper? Like, after what happened in here yesterday, I'm not sure that people want their business all over the internet like that. Are you for real? Seems like something my character says a lot. This is at least the second or third time I've said it. Yes! What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. Oh. That's like a breach of customers' personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knifewalker novel versus movie level loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know. Can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you could just ban me from coming. But you're like my regular customer. In-game me doesn't give a fuck. Okay, you're banned. Oh no, she looks so sad. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Let's find out. Hello? Oh hey, this is that cop guy. His name is Georgie. Good evening, y'all. Don't know why I'm giving him a vaguely southern drawl in the middle of Seattle, but I guess that's what we're going with. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, barista, no need to be that formal with me. We are both on duty here. Hence the formalities. You are as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. Girl, I don't know what your usual is. I just met you. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. But all y'all coming in and chatting about stuff, that is more than enough tea than I need. Plus, if we still have that green tea, we should be okay, I think. Hopefully. You still remember my favorite, right? Sure! I know exactly what that is. Coffee with a hint of sweetness. Thanks, in-game me. You got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Wonder if he's lactose intolerant. We don't want him shitting himself on duty. We'll really make him on duty then. Yeah. Thanks to your Tomo.chill profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Oh. Is that actually on there? Not that I can see, anyway. So Freya's better friends with the cop than I am? Damn. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Okay. Oh, we do have a couple more things today. Okay, so we'll start with the coffee and then maybe it'll let us... Okay, cool. Okay, so we have ginger. And we've got honey. Well, if he really wants it sweet, maybe we'll have to, like, double it. Cup of sweet, healthy coffee. So yeah, he probably wants it like with double honey to make up for it, because I don't have sugar. Maybe honey is just the sugar substitute or whatever. There is a place around me that I know uses the, shoot, what's it called? It's like Manuka honey or whatever. They offer it as one of the like holistic add-ons for drinks, but they use a lot of it from from what I've been told. So let's see how this turns out. Honey coffee. Oh, it even looks like it's got the little honey, the honey stick in it. Serve it. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Thanks. I also like his old, freaking Motorola Razr flip phone there. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. What, do you want the same thing as yesterday? Coffee, coffee, coffee? Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, huh? She probably wants the coffee, 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 just like yesterday. You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. Mood. Well, maybe tomorrow or whenever I stream next. I'm actually taking off the next couple of days. So I work tomorrow night. Not this late, of course, but after work, I'm probably just gonna want to chill with Mr. Barista. And then Wednesday night, there's another stream I'm really looking forward to watching. I'll probably like be retweeting and reposting about it on my social medias from the people who are posting it. But yeah, so I'm taking the next couple nights off of this, unless I do something impromptu, but I don't think I will. Anyway, the one and only espresso. I wonder if she's a Sabrina Carpenter fan. Probably not. She just only wants the espresso. And the Sabrina Carpenter Dunkin' collab is brown sugar shaken espresso, so it's got sweetness in it. It's also made with oat milk, and it actually tastes pretty baller. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? This is perfect. Taking a sip of my own coffee, because I can. So how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual. Awful. Oh no. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Ooh, I'm just going and telling her business. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? Oh, he poggin'. I'm not a fan of his forward-facing, like, Vietnam flashback pog that's happening over here. A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? You tell him. I mean, it's not my business to tell, but you told me to, so. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Now, when I put it like that, it sounds scandalous. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least, not yet. Ooh. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up, though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Barista said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. But my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Yeah, she's trying to pull the best kind of right. Technically. Wait, is stealing time a crime? What are you gonna do about it? Technically, I might have to arrest you. I think between the two of them in a fight, I'd put my money on Freya. Hey, you do it all the time, too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to. But still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Damn. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during working hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. See, when he's not looking directly at the camera, it's a lot less unnerving. He's just like, huh? You're letting her do that? No, stop looking at me like that. There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Is that a compliment, or are you making fun of me, eh? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Barista's probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on! Nope. No, no, no. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What, really? Now it's my turn to say, come on! Which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker. The one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave closure. He never complained that you used the story for the paper. You got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, that's good, at least. It's not like, hey, you had a tragedy happen to you, I'm gonna use it for profit. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. But first, we're gonna take a little sip, because this coffee is very good. Very basic, but very tasty. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Just one? Ooh, tell me, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming into a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird, and I don't know what her deal is. But she has bright green hair. Oh, come on! I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Yeah, we're getting extra meta here. My stream thing is called The Cafe, and we're in a cafe. I'm a barista named Barista. Whoa. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spend a lot of my time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard of their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or her clients. Helping her friends sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Okay then, see you later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. That's right, that is something we say around here all the time. Hydrate or dihydrate. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best, barista. Thanks, I know. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Girl, I always live there, trust me. Go on. That should do for the experiment. Ooh, experiment. First, let's see what's on our phone. Oh, we've got another bar filled in for both Freya and for Georgie. My self-summary. Journalist and short story writer. You can read my surreal and weird short stories at the Evening Whispers. Idolize and aspire to be like someone like Gil— Oh no, we do not want to be like him. Real or fake. No, no, no. Okay, yeah, she wasn't even kidding. Born and raised in Seattle, a lactose-intolerant cop. Yeah. Ah, someone is coming. Oh, hey. This is that guy who's in our phone that we haven't met yet. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Shit. I do not have the range. I will do my best. Hi, barista. Oh, great, I've just given him the cop's voice. Things changed a lot in just 20 years. Bro thinks 20 years is only a few years. He's probably another kind of immortal. He doesn't have like pointy ears like Bailey's does. So maybe he's well, there are all kinds of fantasy creatures and beings and stuff, so maybe he is a vampire or something. Even this coffee shop, I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago, Mr. Hyde. My name is Hyde. Alright, where's Jekyll then? Is he on your Facebook page? Supermodel. Wow. I was just guessing, but I guess I was right. Vegan vampire, professional model, and he's got somebody's phone number right up on his shit. Oh, well, the thing we just made is probably on here now, too. Yep. Ginger presides over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. I'm pretty sure the company that made this game is based out of Indonesia, too, so it makes sense they would have a popular, excuse me, drink from there. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? The look at the other guy. Are they fucking? Did he come back here just for him? I ship it. I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other a long time, I assume. You could say that. Oh, they fucking. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? Huh? It was around the 60s, I believe. The 60s? And it's 2020 in this game. How old are they? I mean, I guess I can't say that. I'm half vampire, so I'm not gonna tell how old I am either. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, girl, I already looked at his Facebook. Sorry, his Tomodachi. The peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, oh. Were you talking about the 1860s? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some races' standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved. Bankrupt. Such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering. Will history repeat itself? I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. Yeah, no wonder you're already on my Facebook. Sorry, Tomodachi. Nintendo, give me Tomodachi Life 2 now. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus going viral, the hospital has been extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure about that. Now, getting a closer look at him, his shirt underneath his jacket does look like scrubs. And maybe that would explain all the, like, band-aids that are all over him. I mean, the implication is that he's a werewolf and the other guy's a vampire, so maybe that has something to do with it? I don't know. We'll probably find out. But most people who come in are just... I don't want to use this word. But they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital. What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. I like his pointy nails. Girl, you should do something with those. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that Blood Marketplace app. The future is now. I'm sure there's a blood pun to be made with like Uber Eats or DoorDash or something. But I'm not coming up with a joke in that vein at this moment. No? Nothing? Alright. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast get their supply from the hospital. They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? Girl, what does that entail? What, you drink the blood of a vegan leather purse? Is that what this is? Grows full of microplastics. But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking. By going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Synthetic blood. Synthetic blood. It'd be too complicated to explain. But basically, some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind without relying on real blood. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? Girl, am I about to become a vampire frickin' barista? I mean, that makes sense. Again, I am half vampire. Mom would probably be thrilled about that. Not sure how Dad would feel about that. You are tainting the art of a coffee making. When I say you put the blood, sweat, and tears into this, I don't mean literally. Or something like that. Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? I mean, it would open me to a different form of clientele, I guess. It might attract new customers. And turn off others. Fair point. Well, they don't have to drink it. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood. Although some do try experimenting with other things. Girl, what does that mean? Other things? Mostly booze. Ah! But I know some mix it with not so legal substances. You know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Not yet. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. What, do I need more ginger and less coffee? Should you just eat a straight-up ginger root and sip a coffee after? I guess we might find out. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Oh, maybe it's some kind of tea then, some like ginger tea or something. Ginger tea's good. Around Christmas time, I saw this like gingerbread tea that they were advertising. Picked it up. And it's not bad for, you know, generic tea bag from like Walmart, big box store kind of stuff. It wasn't bad. Why don't you use the Fury sedative available on the market? I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find, and sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. Do you want to be kinky stuff? Is that what I'm getting? I'm not kink shaming, I'm just asking a question. What kind of kinky? See, he wants to know. Like BDSM. That only happens in porn. Thank you, Saribot, for reminding us that we should probably take a break at some point. But werewolf BDSM. We can't just leave you hanging on that. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know. Hey, a friend told me about it. Mm-hmm. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common. But normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the fury. Exactly. So, continuing with your story, how far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. And probably something lightly caffeinated. Like tea, maybe. See? He should have just come to me. I know things. I don't know dog shit about doing latte art, but I know this. You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today. But the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. Oh, my controller's vibrating, which means somebody's phone is ringing. And it's his. I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So, I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. It's not a full-fledged break, but a nice little sip of coffee to keep us going. Hey, are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those two guys. Kinda reminds me of this video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. The video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video did you think I was talking about? Nothing. You know. Oh, never mind. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. Rude. You're really bad at it. Rude! Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume? Oh, don't you worry. I will be here tomorrow. Night-night. Be careful on your way back. Marrakech. Fresh and healthy drink from Morocco. Looks like it's probably some kind of mint tea. Well, let's take a brief second. Do a little bit of stretch. Oh. Doing a little bit of shrimping over here. We don't want that. I don't think shrimp and coffee would go well together. That sounds nasty. Ugh. Okay. Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Hi, Cookie. Hope you're doing well tonight. Love that little rave otter. It is so cute. I hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for coming to the cafe. Hope you find something to... Oh, excuse me, I got a really bad itch. Something for you to enjoy while you are here. Basically, if you can think of it, we probably have it. Tonight we are playing through Coffee Talk for the very first time. We're on the third day in game. We're going very meta about it since I'm a, cafe barista VTuber and we're playing a visual novel where we are a barista in a cafe. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Yeah, we're just chilling, kicking back, relaxing. I'm doing a casual, good sip of some coffee at like 1:45 to 2 in the morning my time. Nothing wrong with that. We'll probably be doing one more in-game day, and we might call it there. That seems like a good, solid stopping point. But for now, let's see what the Evening Whispers has to say for its headlines for today. Despite losing a member, Super Smiles' latest album sold 1 million copies. You got it, Cookie. I think in-game we might actually have tea today. We didn't have any yesterday in-game. But here at my cafe, we have basically anything and everything. What kind of tea would you like? Would you like more of a herbal, fruity kind of blend? Black tea, green tea? Whatever you want, we can make it happen. Another headline we got here, vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. That seems like it would happen in reality too. Stop workplace racial profiling, the Orcish Workers Union demands. Stop war, make peace, we still have brain. I mean, you know what? Yeah, they do. Because yesterday in game, the headline showed a Orcish doctor talking about a new virus that was making its way into the hospitals. Anyway. Before we see who's coming in. Oh, speaking of an orc, hi! Oh shoot, I didn't even read the story from yesterday. Whoops. Well, let's see what Freya wrote yesterday. See what she wrote for today. And then we'll talk to the buff orc lady over there. Okay. So yesterday, Freya's story was titled Road Trip by Freya Fatima. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. If a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Morrissey's voice blasted from the old speaker of the car. Everyone in the car was singing along. By everyone, I was talking about me and her. There were only two of us and an almost empty highway. Do you consider dying by my side to be a heavenly way to die? She asked after the song finished, breaking the noisy silence of the car. That depends, I answered. Depends on what? On how we die. I'm sure having a masked psychopath slowly mutilating us while we're holding hands won't be a pleasant experience. Then what kind of demise would you consider to be a heavenly way to die next to me? That's hard. I'm pretty sure I'd prefer something that's not too painful, though. So, us dying of old age together would be your heavenly way for us to die? Hey, Hey, hold on. We just started officially dating yesterday. Don't plan too far ahead. Ow! What was that for? Meanie. I was just joking. Besides, I'd rather think about a heavenly way to live with you right now. Have you found any answers to that? Look at me and then close your eyes. Just do it. She closed her eyes. I leaned over, getting close to her face. Then, for a moment that felt like 100 years, we kissed. The speedometer was pointing to 100 kilometers an hour, and the highway was almost empty. Almost. Woof. Death drives. This is the one she wrote for today. Death drives, but sometimes he commutes. When that happens, you know for sure because his presence is clear all over the news. But still, mostly, Death drives. I realized this fact after returning from a long trip to Tokyo I took recently. As usual, I drive to work every day thanks to the unreliable public transportation here. And I noticed that every day my life is always on the line. No, not on the line as in, we will eventually die and we don't know when. On the line as in, we are all at war with everyone else. We're in a war between pedestrians, cyclists, motorcycles, cars, and everything else on the road. And during all of that, Death is either driving or sitting in the car seat next to us. Ever since realizing this, I started to drive more carefully. I drive as if my parents are sitting next to me and telling me to drive slower. Because I know that Death does not like reckless driving, and he is not as forgiving as my parents. Woof. Freya, you got something to talk about? Maybe she'll come in today and we can ask her about it. Well, I didn't mean to click that one. God dang it. There we go. Okay. Well, we only just met this person, so there's not going to be anything there yet. Well, let's find out what this person's about. Welcome. Yo. A cup of honey milk, please. Right away. Okay. So I imagine it's probably just milk and honey. Wonder what the ratio is. Let's try 2 honey to 1 milk. Oh, that's lemon. Okay. Beep, beep, boop. Psh. Oh yeah, look at that. Here you go, girl. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, barista. Seems like there's a cat. Oh my god, she got in with me. There is a cat at my cafe. Girl, this is not a cat cafe. I mean, you're very cute. Maybe if you pay me by letting me pet you. I mean, if we wanted to play a game with a cat cafe, there is this game called Calico, where you like run a cute little cat cafe. And I think there's other animals and stuff too. They just came out with a new DLC, I think. I was thinking about maybe playing that at some point, but I have it on Switch and not on my computer. So I'll eventually probably have to get a capture card if I want to do that. Anyway, cat. Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. What are you looking for? Want some milk? Cat girl. Actual cat girl. Hey, barista. Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy! You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw a Nekomimi transforming. We rarely do that in public. And you just did that in front of me and God and everybody in the street. I guess you don't have that many Nekomimi friends. I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical. Also sounds way more dangerous, like you could get hit by a car. Girl, now I'm very afraid for you. Than commuting as a than commuting in a bipedal form. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? Ah, I'm sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything? No, milk and nothing else. Alright, girl knows what she's about. Oh hey, we do have tea now. Sick. Milk, milk, milk. Milk, milk, milk. Pour the milk. Heat up the milk. Give her a nap. Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Girl, am I flirting? She is very cute, though. Thank you. Am I hitting on an underage girl? I hope not. I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. You're welcome. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. Oh, thank God, I feel so much better now. Oh, but look at her, she's all pouty. You don't look like a grown-up. That's rich coming from this grown-ass woman with green hair. What? Oh, cat fight, cat fight. Literally. I'm 18. Okay, I feel bad again. I don't feel great about this one. I retract my previous statement. She's cute and head patable, and I will leave it at that. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you, for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old. So I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. Girl, what does that mean? I don't. Oh my. Are you? Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you're in danger, blink twice. She just did. Oh God. Where's Georgie? Where's the cop? Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly! Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? Oh, is she an influencer? Ew. Hope she doesn't give me a bad review. I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. cafe. We we let anybody in. Yeah, we got Cookie over here. Cookie's a very cute otter. Very cute, very head pattable. I hope you are enjoying your tea. Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit. To drink milk, no less. That's really funny. She said, "Yay, achievement unlocked," and I actually did get an achievement. The achievement itself is literally called Achievement Unlocked. No, seriously. Why are you here? Well, you know, the usual young folks problems. I had a fight with my father, and so here I am. Aw, is she a daddy's girl? But she's throwing a fit or something. I guess we'll find out. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. That just makes you even more like catnappable. Somebody could just yoink you off the street. Now I'm really worried. You and me both, Freya. Anyway, what happened? My dad. We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? She passed away a few years ago. Probably hasn't had a say on it at all. I mean, if she's deceased, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. Well, girl, maybe you should listen to him. So yeah, he does know a thing or two. Good evening, barista. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, barista. Yes, officer? end up not having the time. Well, I hope it wasn't a bad reason anyway. I only just started it tonight. Like I said, we're on in-game day 3, and I'm having a pretty good time of it. And hopefully if you stick around when we play it some more in the future, hopefully you'll like it too. And I hope, like my character is asking him, how was your day? I hope it was good. And if it wasn't, well, I'm sorry to hear that, and hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me. You sure you want to hear it? Yes. The scary thing I witnessed was, I really hope he's like pulling her leg again. My salary. Same though? Seriously? Yeah, today is payday. And I checked the ATM during my shift. Yeah, it did. I was really sad to hear that it got taken off of Game Pass. 'Cause that was how I was gonna play it before. And then I read more about it and I decided, well, it's something I'm probably gonna like anyway. So it was one of those I was willing to cough it up for it. Not sure how much replayability it has, because like with visual novels like this, there doesn't always seem to be a lot. But who knows? And maybe when they release the third one, Coffee Talk Tokyo, maybe they'll all go back on Game Pass or something again. Because I think the second one was also on Game Pass for a while. So maybe they'll all be back out there together again at some point. Such a horrible sight. Other than that and the labor union protest, everything is fine though. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear you're doing great too. Took that brief moment to finish the last of my coffee. As we say around here, hydrate or dihydrate. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? Hey. Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Okay, girl, I'm happy to have you around. I like your lack of dramatics. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. I quite enjoyed looking at her. I hope to learn more about her someday. Who the hell was that? She just sat there and read. Same though? This is the kind of stuff I would do. I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. Thank you! Finally! Somebody gets it! Let's just screenshot that. Because somebody finally gets it. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar, but you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here. But everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Yeah, I know you said you didn't get to finish it, but she did come in here as a cat. Like, she came in here in cat form. She was very cute. Not to say she isn't cute and head-patable now, but... Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. That is exactly his job. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Georgie? Of course, this is the safest place around here. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? What? Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. Yeah, I will give him credit. He did try. That's exactly the look he was given. He was like, everybody's just like, I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You are a father yourself. That doesn't mean he's any good at it. We don't know. Oh. Right. Guys, you know I can hear you, right? Yeah, it's not like she's sitting right in the middle of all of this. Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. Hey, why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learn something about them. And they learn something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. You know what? That's not a bad way to look at it. As long as after, like, even though you disagree and fight and argue about stuff, as long as you can, like, chill out, do a little bit of reflection and betterment after the fact, I'd say that's pretty good. But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. He wasn't like this before. Before it happened? You mean before your solo career? No, before Mom passed away. Oh, mood. What happens after each fight? Nothing. Oh, you were at this part? Well, hopefully, like I said, if you are so inclined, feel free to join us as we go through it. Probably gonna be playing this until I'm finished with it over, you know, the next few times that I go live. I'm not planning on going live tomorrow or the next night. I got other things I got going. But probably we'll pick it back up on Thursday. We just don't talk about it. Until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy. But you gotta understand each other better. That is a very cute little emote there, bunny. Looks like a little someone holding a potato. I love it. As much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone, even your own blood. But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments. But your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this has happened a lot. But why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Using my job as an excuse. I mean, at least Bro is being aware of that. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again. You both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even farther. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say, I'm an adult. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel. And try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. Excuse me, got the hiccups. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. Yeah, Hans is making good points. He's spitting facts. You're right. You really are a cop, Georgie. Of course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Neko Town. Won't you take me to Neko Town? Oh, that's quite far. You're still going to drive me home, right? Old man, of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. Are you sure? 100% sure. Okay, well, I'll be off then. Thank you, Barista and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Barista. Well, that seemed to hit a tidy little resolution, at least for tonight. In-game, anyway. We'll see if Rachel comes back at some point. And there they went. Yes. You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it a day. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows, maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go, take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. I'm not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know, I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So, yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. Door is always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful on your way home. Lumenthal, sour and cool with a hint of home. Why? Because everybody smokes around here. Wonder if how often they smoke menthols. Friday, September 25th, 2020. Headline on the Evening Whispers. Freya is a cute. I agree with that, Bunny. Like, there's a reason she's the character who's on, like, the cover and everything. What's in the news today? Werewolf activist imprisoned for owning illegal fury sedative. Oh no. I hope it wasn't our buddy. I don't know if he's necessarily our buddy, but he seemed on the up and up, so it probably wasn't him. The Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Man, shit's whack around here. Yeah, so I think we will probably do one more in-game day, and then we'll probably call it a night. You know, 4 in-game days, that seems pretty solid to me. Let me see. Let's see. I'm gonna take another sip real quick. Do, do, do. All right. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Oh, sorry if the sound cut out there. I accidentally must have tapped out or something. I apologize. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala is coming. After his shift. Pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our, when obviously there's only you here. Oh. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? I mean, other than what's in me, probably not. Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? Maybe. I don't know. I've only met you once. Oh. Nah, give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Okay, boss. Let's see. Well, green tea. Ginger. Well, that ought to really bring up the... Yes, this should probably work. Ginger green tea. Serve it! Your drink is ready. Let's see. Good. Glad you liked it. By the way, if you don't mind my asking... Ask away. You said you're here for work? Yes. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that. Huh? Then, are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal. In case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job, per se. But definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then what is it? Guess. You travel a lot? More or less. You befriended a startup founder. So I assume you either have your own startup, or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. You're bad at orders, Bunny? I kind of am too. I'm just kind of winging it and hoping everything goes well. If it doesn't, I can always try again, like replay it at some point. I'm sure there's probably different endings and like different events for the different characters, but I'm just going with what my gut thinks. And if it leads me astray, oh well. You can always try again. It's just a game. It's not the end all be all. We're just here to have a good time. Have a nice chill time in a chill coffee shop. With a vampire. Who apparently used to be in the startup industry but is not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then, what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. You're a model? I mean, it does say that on his Tomo.chill profile. Like, it literally says supermodel. My self-summary. Part of Lost Angels Agency. Old enough, yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Oh, well, and that... something. Fancy pants Rich McGee over here. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and figure. So I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products. What, are they all vampires? That's why they all look so youthful despite their age? Or something? No way! Ha! Called it. Vampire models. We are naturally good looking. I mean, I'm half, but look at me. I'm so cute. Skin paler than an elf's. But we don't have those annoying pointy ears. Bro, your lips to my ears. He's just describing me. Which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking living mannequins. Well, I don't like that description, but yeah, you're right. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? So what you're saying is the real anti-aging product is be a vampire. I'm sure my mom would agree with that. She's easily over 12,000 but doesn't look a day over 50. Don't tell her I said that. If you say she looks any older than like 35, she'll cut you. Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. I was gonna say, last time he said he wasn't doing something for long, it had been like 20 years. Not much more than 30 years. Wow. Good evening! Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here, and you're right next to him. Act like a civilized person if you can. Ooh, damn. Oh, come on! I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. They're both giggling like they're in cahoots. I'm afraid now. Hence the attitude. Hey! You look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Girl, you know it's true. Anyway, what were you talking about? Wouldn't you like to know? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? What, are we gonna make her guess too? I want to see what she comes up with, if she didn't just automatically look at his Tomodachi profile. excited. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Owned. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So not fantasy or sci-fi. I'm still not sure. Probably it'll be normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist! This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems still appear anyway. She's not wrong. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. Girl, did you find some like magic mirror and peer from your fantasy world into ours? Because like, you pretty much nailed it. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. Real? I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for, anyway. Painting the what-ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. New phone, who dis? Oh hey, it's the succubus! It's Lua! Everybody loves Lua. And by everybody, I mean at least me. I think she's very cute. Hi everyone! I gave her this really high-pitched voice. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished a meeting. I needed an escape from my co-workers. Mood. So I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. For those of us who may have joined us a little bit later, Bailey's is her boyfriend. They're having a bit of trouble in paradise because he's an elf and she's a succubus. And also, Hyde's phone is ringing, so my controller's vibrating. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Oh, Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. Saribot's in the chat telling us it's time for a break, but like I said, we'll probably just finish out this day and then call it a night. So let's keep going. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. They can't get married. See, I think it's not so much that they can't, it's just that there's a lot of things in the way that they're trying to figure out how to overcome before they do. You know, mostly a lot of like other people's, aka their family's perspectives on things. But, maybe we'll see how it plays out. I hope so. I want them to have a happy ending. At the very least, she deserves a happy ending. he can get a happy ending or not. He criticized my latte art, and I'm not happy with him still. So.
Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte.
Green tea latte?
Is there a problem?
No, it's nothing. Sorry.
Then a cup of green tea latte, please.
You got it. I'm pretty sure that's in our thing. I think it's probably just green tea, milk, and... Yeah, green tea, milk, and milk. STMJ, warm booster made of susu, telur, madu, and jahe. Oh. So it's just the ingredients. You know... what? Actually, I think I did see somebody make something like this on like a TikTok. I was watching a bunch of like barista themed TikToks. It's probably called Coffee Talk or something. Coffee Talk. But yeah, no, I think I saw somebody make this. I'll have to look for it again. But this economy, making egg, woof. Making something with egg, rather. So, green tea latte is just green tea, milk, and milk. Let's see what Tomo.chill has to say. But we have an update on Freya. Let's check that out. Favorite things. Coffee, coffee, coffee. In case you didn't get it the first time, I'm a big fan of Naaman and Harukami, so there's that. Hopefully you're not as big of a fan of Mr. Naaman as you were, but what I'm doing with my life, working as a journalist, because it's the best way to learn how to write better, talk to people who have more experience than you, or who have experienced more than you, get paid for learning things. That's a pretty good way of looking at it, I think. That's all there is on that. So, green tea and double milk. I'm pretty sure that green tea, it just kind of looks like matcha as opposed to like regular green tea leaves. But, Also, I can attempt to do latte art, but after the embarrassment that happened before, we're not doing that. Let's just serve it. Your green tea latte is ready.
Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte.
You know, I actually think that was something that her boyfriend Bailey's ordered the first time they were here.
Like, this drink feels really heartwarming.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the drink he got after they had their fight. She left. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. Alright, what are we getting into? Freaking stealing people's hearts? What is this, Phantom Thief Barista? What's my arcana? The levers for loving the coffee? I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, but whatever. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea.
By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again? After our last meeting?
Not that I know of. Pretty sure the answer is no. I don't think he's been in. Yeah, he hasn't. See, I'm glad in-game Barista remembers things better than I do, because... Ah, great. Hyde's phone's ringing again.
I should apologize for the commotion we caused.
Please, don't worry about that. Who's this Bailey's person you keep mentioning?
Bailey's is, or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago.
About what?
Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me.
Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place.
It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf.
The usual racial problems then. Freya's over here pogging because he sussed it out already. Show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started.
It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close, and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times. I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship.
You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this?
He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10
years? Girl! You've been having this same fight and these same problems for 10 years? Girl! It's not like his family's gonna die anytime soon. They seem too pretentious to die. Girl! Treat yourself with more love. You deserve better than this. So you've been together as a couple. You've been together for 10 years as a couple. And he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years. That was without familial approval, right? Sorry, I keep accidentally bumping the camera with my thumbstick. Like the in-game camera, we can look around a little bit. See the little decor we've got in the background.
But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family.
Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you?
No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me.
What's the problem then?
It's not that simple.
His family will disown him?
Yes.
He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family.
Yes.
Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him and make a family of your own. See, I'm actually kind of with Hyde on this one. Cause like a lot of people, they say like when you get married, your spouse is your new family. Like they're your main family, and I honestly really agree with that. Cause it's like you're making this commitment to spend the rest of your life with this, you know, in this monogamous coded society that we live in. You're making this commitment to basically live the rest of your life with this one person as like your partner for, you know, theoretically everything. And like, yeah, you've had your whatever family you may have had when you were growing up. But like the person that you marry, if you decide to marry somebody or even be in a long-term relationship with them, that's its own special way, like familial commitment, in my opinion. Like it might sound cheesy or somewhat off-putting to some, but like in real life, I consider my husband to be like my closest family. Like, yeah, I have my biological family that I still talk to. I'm still close with a few of them, but like at the end of the day, my husband is the one that I basically share everything with. he's my family. And like, if I had anybody who in my like biological family, or you know, the family I had before I got with him, who disapproved of him, well, tough titties to them, because they're not the ones who, you know, married him. I did. At the end of the day, it's my, like, in this example being my life, it's my decision to live my life with my husband as my family. And if we were to ever have kids or something, obviously that would be an expansion of this family that I have with him. But I'm wholeheartedly, I'm with Hyde on this one. A family can be two people who love each other very much. Or if they're poly, it can be 3 or however many people who love each other very much. But that's me. I'm sure there are people who disagree with that, and to each their own. But I'm with Hyde on this one. Bollocks to both of their families. They love each other. They can make their own lives together. Oh, we got the screen split. She's pissed.
It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day.
Well, that's on him, not on you. If he makes this decision and then regrets it someday, that's on him. You have no responsibility in that. It's his choice to potentially marry you, and if he regrets it later on, sucks to be him. I mean, obviously it'll suck to be you, but like, even when you become somebody's partner or potential spouse, you're not exclusively responsible for them and their decisions. Like, yeah, you obviously have influence, you have some sway, but ultimately, that decision is in their hands.
Abandoning one's family is not a solution.
Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups again.
What if marrying me is a What if marrying me is a mistake?
Well, that's his mistake to make then. And it's your mistake too if you want to marry him. I mean, clearly it's a quote-unquote mistake y'all want to make together. under his eye. I don't know, I just think it's neat. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. And you choose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple.
I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away,
Girl, you should have met that cat girl we met yesterday.
but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will.
Bye. You were super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well... You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I mean, I think he'd win. Waiting for a friend. Oh, there he is. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Harshly. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened.
What are you having this evening, sir?
Do you remember my Fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple days ago.
The one with ginger and caffeine?
Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is?
Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea?
Yes.
Tea...
Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be.
Okay, I'll try experimenting with it.
You'll know when you get it right. Okay, so tea, ginger. Well, let's see what the, Well, I don't think warm and bitter will be very good. That would just make it a little sweet. Tea. I wonder if the order of it messes with the, like the composition of it. Because let's say for example we're putting in milk. That makes it warm. Makes it very warm, and then equal amounts bitter and cool. Yeah, no, the order does matter. Because putting the ginger first makes it like way more bitter. Well, I think maybe he doesn't want it so bitter. Let's balance it out. Let's see what he has to say about this. The Galahad. The Gala had his fury, now he's doing better. Well, now I want to see what happens if we put the ginger in before the milk. Oh, so it is different. Yeah, because the amounts are different. So this, I assume, is not what he wants, because this isn't named after him, like the other thing is. So we'll do the tea milk and the ginger. Yeah, I think this seems right.
Let's try this one.
Thank you, barista. This might be it.
Are you sure?
I'm not 100% sure. But please make a note of it in case of emergency. I mean, your name's literally on it, so I think we're pretty good.
Will do.
Okay, now I'm ready for the story. You do that. I'm gonna check my phone real quick. I want to see what's up. Yeah. Ginger chai latte, good to calm yet warm your nerves.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, we learned a little more about Gala this time. Oh, veteran now working in a hospital. Oh, good for him. Girl, why is all your shit in French? Birthday October 2nd, votre âme est un paysage choisi. It's very touchy. I can only scroll like a little bit at a time. Votre âme est un paysage choisi que vos charmants masques et bergamasques jouant de luth et dansant et quasi triste sous leur déguisement fantastique. Favorite things. Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without a fight. Huh, that's funny. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. What I'm doing with my life. Working 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry meetings and museums on weekends, and raptured by the forbidden fruit. That's one way to talk about your boyfriend. So tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. And that's about it. She probably gave him the fast version of it, so we didn't have to sit here and relive it all, because we just saw it.
Oh, he looks so sad.
Hide, oh hide. You never change, do you? Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now. That's on them, man. I'm with you. I'm with you on this one. Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try to not be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Not you too. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. What, cozy, chill, and a bit nosy? Yeah, we have that effect. I understand. This place does have that special magic. He thinks it's called coffee magic. Not exactly a good magic. Bro, shut up. I will take your coffee. Judging from the reaction I received today. You may be right, but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've got to go.
So soon?
It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. and that's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously, I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was something, indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes, why? You ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? Bro, this is its own whole freaking mind-blowing kind of thing. Thinking about where we'd be without certain people in our life. What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, barista, thanks for the evening.
The pleasure was mine.
Bye.
Yep, there he goes.
What was that?
You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end the day?
Sure. Oh, we already saw this one. Lamento, sour and cool with a hint of home. Saturday, September 26th, 2020. Opinion: who watches The Watchmen of Seattle? Cats are the best creatures on Earth, research has proven. And Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Damn. Okay. Yes. Save. Because we are gonna call it a night here. We've been going for quite a bit. This has been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this. I mean, we can try desk. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we can at least attempt. Let me see. There we go. Well, I just want to say thank you everybody for coming out. That better? I forgot it was probably still turned up loud from like the way it's supposed to be like on the starting screen to how it is now. Because I don't say things on the starting screen, so I just copied and pasted it. Of course, that means it's all different here. Anyway, like I said, we're about to close up shop for the night. I want to thank everybody for coming in and hanging out. Desk, you said you wanted to possibly attempt a raid out for tonight. Do you have anybody in mind for us to try? Because I don't really have anybody. Well, let me see if we can even do that. If not, we can always just organically make our way over. Because I know Penny's pretty fun, pretty chill. We do like. Looks like that's gonna be a no, but based on Desk's suggestion, we can, like I said, just probably make our way over there organically. go check out and see what Penny is doing. Oh, I must have done something because now my face is stuck again. Oh no! I think it's like when I look down too much for too long and my face just kind of breaks. Well, at any rate, yeah, I'm very bad at ending things, so thank you everybody again for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I will not be, at least I do not currently plan on being live tomorrow night or Wednesday night, but we'll probably just pick right back up here on Thursday with more coffee talk to see what comes next. And until then, I hope everybody has a good night. Stay hydrated, eat good food, get some good rest. And at the end of the day, just do what you can to take care of yourself. All right? And we'll see you next time here at the cafe. We'll have a nice comfy seat and a cup of your favorite drink ready for you. Until then, we'll see you next time. Good night!